Hi there, my Feng Shui friend. I am Marlena, your Feng Shui advisor, home psychic, and intuitive energy healer. Today, I am inviting you to come and join me live on the Awaken to Happiness Summit. I've been doing this since actually when that summit began. So here we are several years later, and I'm still going strong. Welcome to the year of the fantastic wood snake, which I am a wood snake. So it is my year to come forward with new and exciting news for you today. You can sign up below after the video. You'll see the blue link there. You just click on that, put in your name, your email address, and the Awaken to Happiness Summit will send you the Zoom links to, come on to the live call. It is going to be fantastic for people that are feeling the negative energy, in their home, or even draining them. Now, you may be like me and empathic, where you feel everyone else's energy. You can feel, attachments when they're there. You can feel negative, beings around you at times, right? Or you are a person that is seeking some spiritual advice or help. You're all invited to join me live on Tuesday, February 18th, of course, 2025, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. in California. You may have to adjust your time zone and find out what time is, relevant for you there. You will receive a replay after the call. And today, if you are an empath, a healer, a light worker, a spiritual seeker, a coach, content creator, podcast speaker, entrepreneur. You could be a teacher, a mom, a dad, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle. Anyone is invited to the call. But today, I want to share with you that 2025 is your year to be free, free from the energy that is negatively affecting everyone on the planet in an effortless way. I would like to bring that forward to everyone. Now, if you're feeling anxious or maybe afraid for what the future holds, this call is for you. Do you feel exhausted and in need of an energy boost? That is really something that's been going on for a while now. We've been all being drained, right, from other people's energy, the news, social media, just neighbors, energy floating around in the collective, okay? Or even your own environment is holding negative energy, fear, stress, worry, grief, anger, all these things, have a effect on everyone in your own home. So if you are in need of a energy boost, this call is definitely for you. All right. If you experience, you know, these energies or entities, this call is for you. If you are working one-on-one with clients all day and night, this is for you. You may be, experiencing subtle, pains and aches in your body, or, somebody else's issue happens to, come into your life and they get free from it. So we want to help you to experience an effort and emotional renewal. We need that effortless freedom and protection from that negative energy that is influencing you each and every day, regardless of if you can feel it or not. All right. That is something that we really need to start taking a look at. It starts to add up, and over time, all of a sudden you will feel drained and exhausted and overwhelmed. You may get angry for no reason when you're a happy person, all right? You may lose interest in things that you really, really love. This is coming from that negative force field, and we are all, being subject to it each and every day. All right. Effortless increase of positive energy and effortless positive money flow. That is going to be necessary for this year, especially. Effortless attraction of good luck. Could you use that? Could you use a better money flow in your life, right? An emotional renewal. And how about effortless manifestations of the miraculous kind? So if you're ready to be set free, like I was, and started to really dive into this, I would like you to join Shefali and I as we dive deep into the energy of 2025. What we're going to learn from this call is how to tap into the positive energy of 2025, the year of the amazing wood snake, how to eliminate energy vampires, attachments, and other people's energy, how to be healthier, happier, and high vibing, how wearing the effortless empowerment gems will be the only solution you'll really ever need. Plus, we're going to help you to transform your home into a sanctuary of balance and beauty, how to optimize your living space, how to improve your energy flow, how to align your surroundings with your goals. I am sure that you have goals, and for some reason, you may be struggling to get your feet moving, get yourself going with the flow towards your goals, or you're struggling. How can you create these certain things that will help you get your goals done? All right, you don't have that motivation anymore. You were really excited about doing something, and you just couldn't find the time. Something kept stopping you. You got weak, you got exhausted, you got sick. Somebody came in and changed your direction, threw you off your course that you were on. Something happened. Well, let's get you re energized and boosted and feeling alive again, feeling ready to thrive again. It's time. It is really time for everyone to come together in one beautiful place, a beautiful sacred space where you are safe and loved and accepted, and just release that negative energy once and for all. And you may need help, and that's why I'm going to be on the call. I will be taking live callers, answering questions. I want to show you something real that works, that's effortless, and it's simple and easy, and everyone can receive it. So I want you to join me now. Don't forget, write it down after you sign up, okay? Write down that Tuesday, February 18th. It's coming up soon, all right, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adjust your time zone that you are going to be on this call regardless of anything. I always shut off my phones. I put notes on my door before because it seemed like every time I wanted to be in a class or be speaking on a summit, people were coming to the door and ringing the phone off the hook, so I couldn't, engage in it quietly. So the calls are recorded, and I had to put signs on my door that said, I'm in recording. Do not, knock on the door or anything until after a certain time. And they finally got the message, right? Who I really am and what I'm doing. I am supporting millions of people every single year, all right? And this channel began probably 2 years ago, and I just started to create videos for people so that they could come in and get to know me better and get support where they really were needing it. I was finding it more and more in my clients. They were reaching out, and I had several miraculous things happen for people and for myself as well. And recently I had some really incredible, what I'll call as miracle things happening. Right now, my tenant and I seem to be working outside. All right. And he got this burst of energy the other day after I did some energy work here and shifted, my 2025 cures for the year. He got this burst of energy. He started to clean up the yard, and I was like, yay, because I was going to go outside and start, cleaning up the side of my home here and put in some brand new plants because the weather's getting nicer down here. It's about time after this cold year we've been having, everyone. But he's out there cleaning, and we asked a neighbor next door for some blocks, and he actually built up a fire pit out there. He knocked on my door first and asked, where exactly can the fire pit go? And I mapped it out with my compass and said exactly here. So he put a stick in the ground. He went over and got the bricks, and he built it up, and he's been out there now 2 days and 2 nights. He was working till midnight the other night out there. He's engaged in it. He really is enjoying himself, burning up leaves and sticks and everything from the hurricane. The stuff was all piled up. We made a big pile, and now it's all gone. And today he's out there, cleaning up the rest of the yard, planning on doing other things, and I'm like, this is great because having debris in your yard affects your, overall energy coming into your home as well. Some of you may know this stuff and some may not. So I'm giving you a little boost of, information today of who I am, inviting you to the call. So if you are an empath, you pick up other people's energy, you feel their pain. So they use your shoulder a lot to tell you all their problems. This call is for you. All right, definitely. If you're a mother, you deal with that all the time. If you are a man that works out there, somewhere, doing a job outside of the home, you engage in a battle every day, and when you come home, you're exhausted and you have to deal with the flying stars for this year. And everyone is, changing energy. And if you don't know Feng Shui, you need to learn the proper way to set up your home, all right, inside and out. There's so many different ways online that are misleading to people. And when they do this stuff, they wonder why, something happened in their home or in their life, and I'm like, oh, and they finally get to, me or another person that actually knows the real, way to work with Feng Shui for individuals, right? Because everyone is not the same. Your home is not the same, right? And so we have to look at your individual energy of you and what's really going on for you, and then your home as well, all right? Because your home has a certain address, it has a certain energy signature, and when you moved into that home, you had high hopes, all right? It's brand new, you feel great, just like a new job, it's brand new, you feel great, a new relationship, it's brand new, you feel great, you want it to thrive. And if it's not thriving somewhere, you come here and you receive that solution, what to do, all right? Instead of running all around, trying to seek out everybody else's advice and, was that one right and this one right? No, come to a place where the answer, the solution is right there, where you're not going 20 times, to get that solution and paying for it over and over and over again. My thing is once and done. I have taken 12 years of my life now and studied the real Feng Shui. I didn't study from YouTube, okay? I took classes that were people that I know are well known for what they do. They're very expensive, they're not cheap, and I study with them. I have upcoming courses and classes coming up this month actually for more deeper feng shui. So stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, and press the like button. How are you feeling right now? All right. What is going on in your life? I want you to pay attention to that and bring that to the call. Exactly what is troubling you? All right. Are you feeling heavy, drained, anger? Are you afraid of your future? Right? Are you trying to break free, right, from something? You know, bring it to the call. If you're feeling like everybody comes to you, you help them, and they don't, you know, reciprocate in any way, you're an empath, okay? And a sympathetic empath. I had some issues with working with people, and they had really, you know, heavy negative energy attached to them, and the universe was trying to work with them. And they didn't want to do any of the work themselves. So they'd come to me knowing that I could speak miracles into existence, and they would just seek me out constantly, day and night, 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, Facebook was going off, my phone was ringing. I was not getting a lot of sleep, and I was helping everybody, you know, feeling like that was my job to help everybody on the planet. And, you know, I would get some sleep sometime, and, you know, I didn't feel drained or anything. I felt like that was my duty. I have to do it. I have to, you know, answer everybody, give them all this advice. And, you know, nobody was reciprocating. All right. Of course, I was getting paid from 90% of them, but the thing was, I also was stuck in their energy field. So they would bring their problems to me and then not want to work on it themselves. So they would ask me, can you clear this for me right here and right now? And I would clear it. And then maybe 2, 3 days later, I was noticing that I was having similar problems that I never had in my life. And I'd go, where'd this come from? Oh, it came from that client, right? So then I talked to a spiritual healer, and they were saying all this stuff to me, and they said, you got caught in the blast. And I said, what is that? And they said, you're an empath. You were not supposed to help them. And I was like, what? You know, because it was shocking to me. And they said, no, when a person is going through a real heavy situation and they're not doing any work for themselves, they're seeking everybody else to do it for them, you know, move their furniture for them, you know, move their job for them, choose this, choose that for them, clear everything for them, get rid of all their problems in one instant moment. You get their problem because you got in the way of the universe trying to heal them and help them heal. And it really set me back for a few days because I had to sit down and go, oh, I was an overgiver. I was giving out but not receiving, and thinking that was normal, right? To heal everybody, being Superwoman, Wonder Woman, whatever. And, you know, I stopped that. And when I started saying no to people at 2 o'clock in the morning and shutting off everything, so I didn't even hear the call, they were so angry at me. They turned on me, all right? And I'm like, who cares? After a while, I got to, who cares? At first, I was like, now they're mad at me. Isn't that lovely? You know, now I'm like, who cares? All right. I get inspiration now that comes up because it's still in me to call somebody or help somebody that I heard they are going through something. And I have to stop myself and say, no, they didn't reach out to you. The universe is taking care of them today. So today, The universe is taking care of you and I, all right? So we have to start looking at what's going on in our life and take note of it. So if it's your finances, if it's your health, if it's your relationships, make note of what is going on, what your story is. And I want you to write down, your story, all right? Write it all down. I want you to write it down today. That is your homework today before the call. You have, several days. It's the 10th right now when I'm uploading this. So you have 8 days. All right. So we'll say a week to write down your stories, whatever they are, and bring that story to the call. Okay. And there's a reason behind this. Right. And I have my own story. Right. And I am bringing it to the call as well because 2025, like I said, is our year to be free. So if you're similar to me and you were trying to help everybody out and it didn't work out for you, welcome to the energy, all right, of the empath, all right, the sympathetic empath. There's empaths out there that just feel the energy. I have a friend that said, I see that. They're constantly saying, I see that, I see that, I see that. So they're a seer, all right, and I can do all that, but I am mostly a feeler. I feel the energy, right? And I know certain things. And now I have to, share certain things with people that aren't very pretty, that aren't very sweet, that aren't very, lovely at times. And before I would just say, you don't want to hear this. I'm just going to clear it. But you want to hear it. You want to know what's going on and how to bring an effortless solution. So I am not getting in the blast anymore. I am not going to have your problem shifted and transferred to me anymore. And you and I are not going to be the recipient of other people's evil, negative transfers. And that's what this call is all about. I hope you understood what I was just saying. It wasn't me being nasty about it. It was just saying, I am refusing to take on your energy. All right. And I want you to refuse to take on my energy or anyone else's energy and come to the call. And I know I work with healers all the time, and they have also experienced this where, their clients are attaching to them because the negative wants to wonder what's that light. We want that light. We want to know what the light is. So you have, like the, entities and the angels, all right? And we are dealing with them every day. So you are either positive energy or negative energy. Your home is positive or negative energy, right? Yeah, your money is positive or negative energy, right? Your relationships are positive or negative energies. Your health is positive or negative energies. And these are the things we want to balance. We want to, bring the light into it. So wherever the darkness is, we want to remove the darkness that isn't ours. Believe me, that darkness is not any part of us. We do not like it. We do not want it. And we're not going to transfer it. We're not going to go, well, I'm getting rid of this negative energy and I'm going to put it there. No, we're not going to be doing that anymore. It's going to be so effortless. You're going to say, wow, where was this before? The year of the wood snake is when I was prompted to bring it out. So I want you to show up, curious. And that's what the energy's calling you into, being free, being finally free from what has been so, negative in your life up to now. So join me live on Tuesday, February 18, 2025, okay, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be early, all right? Shut off your microphone, okay, until it is time for you to speak. yes, you may raise your hand and get in the queue, of course. During the call, I will ask to keep the comments and questions down to a minimum because Shefali has to work all the screens, and then she brings up the questions. She has to read them all. So make it, a call where you are really serious about what you would like to know or to share. Okay, so make it one or two comments, and then when I ask questions, if that's for you and you're not on the live call, but you're in the chat, then chat the answers in. All right, if you get knocked off the Zoom call for some reason, you know, just reboot your page and come back on, okay? That happens a lot because we are shifting a lot of energy. So these are just the notes I added on for you in case you're new to a Zoom call or one of our calls. But join us live. This is going to be a real invigorating, energy boosting, high vibing call. Bring your favorite beverage, your most comfortable place to sit. Some of my people sit in their car because it's too noisy at their house. Do whatever it takes. Just get into a place where you are safe. You're not driving. You're not using, heavy machinery. You're not cooking and making a bunch of noise. You are fully engaged. You are positively ready to receive, okay, the solution and experience it for yourself. I will share my experiences on the call and a couple other people as well. But I just shared what happened when I shifted the, feng shui energy in my home for the wood snake year. All right. That video is on the channel. You'll see the 2025 Flying Stars training class, which I did for free. It's about an hour or so. So engage in that. You can, be doing your thing and playing that video and listening in. Or, if you haven't, done your feng shui cures for the year, it would be advisable to sit down, take notes, right? And do those cures in your home, today. I will be talking to you soon. Thank you so much for staying here with me for, 20 something minutes here and enjoying the content here. So give me a thumbs up today. Help me grow my channel and share the blessed good news. Here we go. I am ready for the 2025 year of the wood snake, and let's begin now. Namaste.